can see you. Mike Miller guessed already. Yes, Pat, they can hear us now.
Clean it up, Charlie.
Clean it up. Bert. So, hey, yeah, Mike Miller properly guessed. Ma, he's making eyes at me.
Claire's here.
Wow.
Tim's here. Roger's here. Mike. Aaron. Richard. And Phil and Pat.
Steve Rosen. Wow. You went all the way around the world bunch. You'd arrive in Evanston, Illinois.
Paula.
Dennis Buchanan, Sundial. Yes. Everybody recognizes Dennis Buchanan. Everybody knows it. He's been wearing that thing on his wrist for 40 years.
Yes.
Hilariously. I think it's time to start the show. Yeah, it's time to start the show. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Hey, everybody, welcome to another stultifying, stifling episode of Possum's Big Fiddle Show. Wow, we got a. How does this jacket look tonight? I look pretty stylish, don't I?
You look like a puppeteer.
I do have a hole in my toe of my shoe, though, if anybody cares about that. I look like a puppeteer.
That's who I bought the jacket from.
Oh, really?
He was a well-known puppeteer.
I'm getting the fiddle.
In Evanston, Illinois.
Let's see how many people are watching right now. Let's see. That's right now. There are 45 people watching. Holy moly. Whoa, kids. This thing's blowing up, people.
It's stunning.
Breaking the internet, breaking the interwebs. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in for this hour of ridiculousst. All right, what do we got?
We're starting out with Whiskey Before Breakfast.
Oh, yeah, Whiskey Before Breakfast. Now, this is going to be one of the 366 tunes later this week. And I know some good Canadian fiddlers are watching tonight. I think this is a Canadian tune originally, Whiskey Before Breakfast. But everybody in the States plays it. Let's see. In the key of D, here we go. Join in if you got your fiddle out. Come on, here we go. Come on, that was your cue.
That was really good.
To another episode of Possum's Big Fiddle Show at night with Pat. Pat, give a big hand for Pat. Hey, Pat, you're doing a great job, I'm telling you. Woo-wee! All right. There are 68 people watching this program right now. Man, there are people talking to one another. Hey, nice hat, yes. Let's talk about the hats. You know, later this week I'm hoping to put up a video showing all the various hats that you'll be seeing on the program and that you've seen in the 366 fiddle tunes so far. But this is the Stetson. This is a Stetson right here. Stetson hat right here, nice one. I've got a big head. It's a 7.5, but fits pretty nice. Don't you think? This is a Panama. There's another word. See the quiz, the hive mind. There's another word they use for Panama hats now. It starts with a Y or something. To think about that. Somebody look it up. There's another name for the material. You know, they don't call
for
them
the straw.
The straw, yeah, for the straw.
Right.
I forget what it is. Somebody will know that. Somebody will know that. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's move right along here. And you know, I do have to say something. Aaron Albrecht, this is for you. Chat management. I've got a little chat management. People, get excited as you want, but don't say anything in the chat that you wouldn't say to a little kid. Like somebody used the S word last night, and I got flagged by YouTube.
Oh, I said it too, but it was real soft.
Okay, but somebody said it in the chat, and boing, it turned red when I was watching it later, so I had to erase that. So anything you wouldn't say to a little kid, and if you have any problem with wondering what those words are, I think there's a video. Probably look up the 7 words you can't say on TV by George Carlin. I think that was an old act they used to have. That you'll get an education. He says them in a nice string, so don't use any of those words tonight, folks. All right, watching from Southeast Iowa. Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy?
My phone isn't working. I have no chat.
Play something. Stop talking. Oh, Kelly Allen, play something. Oh no, she says play something good. What?
Just stop
Play something good.
Play something
All right, what's it gonna be?
Well,
What do
we
you
got
got?
a request.
All right.
From Steve Goldfield.
Oh, Steve, how's it going,
Yeah,
buddy? From out in California.
For Salty River Reel.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
That's an A.
Yeah.
Salty River Reel. Got that one from Cyril Stennett up there. And Chris Germain says, we're looking sharp. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
I can't see anything. I got
Ellen, Pete, Simone, hey, how's it going? You know, Simone, I promised, Simone and Martine are up in Quebec City. Hi to all the Ibers. I promised to play a particular tune for you tonight. I'm going to have to woodshed a little bit.
Yeah,
and
we wouldn't do it justice
and you know, Barry, I got to say, I played around on Barry Gilchrist's reel for 2 days, but I was playing it this afternoon, and Pat said, no.
Not yet.
So later in the week, maybe later in the week. You know, we're on a Sunday, Wednesday, Friday format, by the way, and Wednesday and Friday are a half hour. So what do we got now, Pat?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is it the ukulele?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, everybody,
it's a sing-along.
get out your ukuleles.
Yeah.
It's the
get
sing-along.
out your song sheets.
It's the ukulele tune.
Yeah, it's You Are My Sunshine.
You Are My Sunshine. Okay, here we go. It's in C, right? Better check my tuning, dear.
It's in C.
Check my
It's in
tuning.
C.
Oh yeah, well, we're having a big time. I tell you what, thanks to everybody for accepting the invitation to the Facebook page. You know, once you're in that page, you can invite other people.
There you go. There you go.
So there's like 340 some people on there already. That's great.
That's
Okay,
great.
we're up to 85 concurrent viewers right now.
Oh, it's a record.
It's a record. It's a record.
It's
So
a record.
what do we do? You Are My Sunshine. It's in C, right?
Yeah, it's in C.
Kick it off, Pat.
All right. Okay.
I'll do my part.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping,
Sing along
I
now.
dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung down my head and cried. Sing it, Possum.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I
Everybody, chorus.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Big finish.
Please don't take my sunshine away. All right, thank you. You guys did great.
Beautiful.
Did a great job.
Beautiful.
Woo
beautiful.
wee! All right. Greetings from Pasadena. You know that little old lady that drove that car that's on for sale down there in Pasadena? There was always that only driven to church and back and forth by a little old lady from Pasadena here at Honest Possum's used car lot.
My phone's not working at all. All right.
Honey, you're not getting the chat.
I'm not getting nothing.
I'm gonna set you
I
up
got-
with your own computer next week.
Yeah,
On
this
Wednesday,
is
I'm gonna bring the little computer
This
up
is
there.
hideous.
Yeah, because you need to participate in this chat. People are saying really great things about you, Pat.
Really?
Like, oh, your hair looks great. They love
Really?
your dress. They love everything, man. Brian Smith, oh, I know you, buddy. You're the man from Pasadena. All right. Okay, Linda DiChieri from
Woo!
Melbourne, Australia is on there too. Wow, that's great.
Oh, there she is. I got something to chat now. All right. Oh, I did forget to light the candles.
Oh, you forgot to light the
Sorry.
candles. Did she tell you that?
Yes.
Oh. Too late.
I did forget.
So, next time. All right, what do we got, Pat?
All right.
We got to keep these tunes coming,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
We're gonna do a jig.
A jig.
Did we decide we could play
Yeah,
Jimmy's
jig's
favorite?
Jimmy's favorite.
Yeah, I think
Jimmy's
we
favorite.
decided
It's
we
a great
could-
Canadian
we could
jig.
do Jimmy's
But there was a
favorite.
really nice old-time fiddler. Look him up.
And
There's
this is a request, yeah, from Louise and Vincent
in New York. Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Louise and
request.
Vincent, this is for you. You sent it into let me show you where you sent. I'll tell you exactly where you sent it into. You sent it into BigFiddleShow@gmail.com. That's where you send in all your requests. That's where you email me your selfies. I saw people posting them on the Facebook page. That's cool too. But if you want to just email them to me, BigFiddleShow@gmail.com. Thank you, Jesse, for those beautiful banners there. Thank you so much.
Those beautiful seizure-inducing
Yes,
banners.
right. Okay, Jimmy's jig. Anyway, I was getting ready to say there was a very nice fiddler that lived up in Michigan named Les Raber, and his daughter Judy is still around playing, and she plays very nicely. And he was a real dance fiddler in that old time excuse me, I'm just drinking tea, folks. In that old-time way they play up in Michigan with the hammered dulcimers, and they play lots of jigs, and they play a lot of Canadian tunes because there's some bleed over, they're right on the border.
They're pretty far north.
So let's play a little bit of Jimmy's Jig, which is really a Canadian tune. Jimmy's favorite, they call it sometimes.
All right, Jimmy's favorite. Key of G.
G, yes.
One sharp.
In Flanagan time.
Flanagan.
Be a trad one, not without a known composer. Hey, all right, we got a little more chat here going on. Oh man, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. That's good. That's good.
Excellent. I'll enjoy that later.
All right, I tell you what, we did it again Friday night. We made some popcorn and we turned on the chat. And that's the funniest part of the whole show is you guys talking amongst one another, and you're all very civil with one another too.
Yes.
I'd like to point out. All right, so
there's
100. Doug said there was 100 watching. We got 98. Doug, good job. All right, we made it. We're there.
Throw a few off.
We're there.
We'll hit it.
Some people just don't like jigs, What do we got now, Pat?
Okay, what we have now is a waltz.
A waltz.
So
what do you got?
Get a partner. Yeah. Get out on the floor. We're going to play Good Neighbor in the key of D.
That's I think that's a Don Messer tune, Good Neighbor Waltz. Either Don Messer or Graham Townsend. Somebody who knows, punch it in there. But it's a great waltz, and it's really fun to play. This is one you can learn quite handily, by the way.
I think even I can play this one.
I think it's very nice one. I think you can get the music for it at charliewalden.com/dots. I believe you can. Yeah, I think it might be available up there. Just in case you're wondering. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Thank you, music lovers. The Good Neighbor Waltz. You know, up in Canada, they don't know how to spell neighbor, though. They always put a U. I don't know why you guys put the U in there.
I don't know how to spell
I
it
think
all.
actually what happened is we took it out, but that's okay. Good Neighbor Waltz.
All right, Charlotte, you got to do the effects and hold this up to the camera.
Oh yeah, this is so cool.
When I went outside today,
This is so cool.
I found this in a little plastic bag.
Do I hold it up to the microphone? No, I have to hold it up to the camera.
I found this in a
Can you make
little
that out?
plastic
I don't know if they
bag.
can make that out or not.
And some kid in the neighborhood
can see it.
had made us a feel-good rock.
It's so.
What does it say, Charlie?
It says,
Read it out.
"Feel good about yourself" in
Feel
3
good about
colors
yourself.
of pen, and it's a
Yeah.
nice smooth rock. And they didn't throw it through the window.
No, because obviously they aren't some of the children watching our show.
Right.
Yeah, it was
They
just a
didn't throw it
random
through the
neighbor.
window, but that
Yeah.
is really sweet.
It
And I
was
think
really
probably
sweet.
what happened to one of the neighborhood kids. I bet they're all
They
up and down
probably-
the street.
Yeah,
We have to
I haven't texted my
contact some of
neighbors
our
about
neighbors
it,
to
but
see
I
if
bet
they
we all
got one.
got rocks today.
It's a really cool thing.
Yeah,
It's a really cool
it was a
thing.
nifty thing.
Yep, the feel good rock. I'm gonna look at that every
It's a
day and feel
feel-good
good.
rock. Yeah.
All right, what do we got now, Pat?
We have. Oh, and somebody requested it. No, I didn't write it down. Our request book is really big, by the way.
I had to get her a
and we're
spiral
going to
bound
have to
notebook.
learn about 32s, but somebody requested South Missouri.
Okay, we don't remember who it was, but
No.
that they'll like it and they'll know.
They'll like
we
it.
know
You know who you are.
South Missouri is another
South
one.
Missouri.
It's oddly enough is a tune from North Missouri, but we'll play it anyway.
My pillows.
Here's my favorite part.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. All right. Oh,
Are you ready?
maybe.
Is she ready? Hang on. I gotta do one.
I'm ready.
Gotta do one thing here.
What?
Hang on. Here we go. One more. Woo! South Missouri. We got that from Cyril Stennett. It's one of the guys chatting on this thing. Chris Germain was one of the people who ran up with a recorder in the late 70s, probably, and recorded Cyril playing that. We wouldn't have known it otherwise. What else have you got, honey? What time is it?
Well, we're getting close to halfway mark.
Oh, well, you know,
Of course,
we
we're
haven't done
not
the
gonna
selfies
be
yet.
strict.
We haven't done the selfies.
No, I think we should
It's
do
time to do the
new selfies
The new
because
selfies.
you guys
Yeah.
outdid yourselves.
I mean, you tore it up on the selfies.
Yeah.
I mean, to tell you.
We were so
There
thrilled
are,
to see your pictures.
let me see here. 1, 2, 27 people sent in selfies. And I think there were some came in late that I couldn't even get to. I'm going to do my best because I wrote down your name And it shows your town, where you're from. Some people, I only had one person who didn't have that. I'm sorry. I even skulked around on your Facebook page to figure out where you're from, but some people I wasn't lucky. We got 106 people watching right now, Pat. Can you? Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's a world record. All right, time for these selfies. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna have selfie music. I haven't done that yet. Okay. So there we go. It's some people we know. Jeff and Val, and then they're holding up Kurt and Dennis masks.
Oh, great! I love that. I love that.
They're from St. Louis, Missouri.
There's a big
And
St.
here's
Louis
a
contingent.
couple of people we really love from Middle Georgia, USA.
Yeah.
And I see
Macy.
there's a nice Hawaiian shirt there, Macy.
Yes.
And they're watching the Big Fiddle Show in the background there. You guys doing great.
Excellent.
And this is Lee from Austin, Texas. Lee, this was for a Hawaiian shirt night, I think. That's almost like a Cuban cabana type shirt, and the hat is very cool too, and the cocktail as well. And this is the famous Dennis Buchanan wearing the Sundial watch. Now he's been spoofing people with this Sundial watch for about 40 years.
Yeah.
Dennis, you can correct me
At
later.
least.
So anybody who lives in St. Louis has seen this Sundial watch before.
But it's always good.
I never get tired of it.
No, we don't get tired
It's
of
now
the
the
Sundial
intro.
watch.
It's the intro piece to our. I love that Sundial watch, and it looks like it's time, Dennis. And this is Susan and Joe from Cedar, Minnesota, which is out there up near Minneapolis, I believe. And they're bundled up as you would do in Minnesota. And here's a couple of here's a pair to draw to, you might say. Trisha and Howard. And
he's got a new haircut.
He's got a new haircut. I think Trisha cut his hair, and bless her heart, it looks so good.
Oh, Lord.
And this is off the Doug and Barb's porch of their house they're renovating, right on the Mad River near Dayton, Ohio. It looks nice there.
That's beauteous.
It's beautiful place.
Yep.
And this is, David and Arlene, and they're with two of our other friends from California, Mark and Alana.
All right.
And David we see every time we go out to the Bay Area to play for the Palo Alto Contra Dance, and sometimes we do a workshop. And David's a very good identifier of tunes. He's very good at that.
Excellent identifier.
Yeah. He's turned me on to the title of several I could never find. And this is our buddy Steve Rosen.
Steve.
And now you got to get this. I don't know he didn't tell me where this airport is, but you got to get with who the guy is he's doing the fist bump with. Rashad Evans, a martial arts star, I think lightweight or middleweight UFC Ultimate Fighting champion. The guy's a serious athlete. And Steve is a serious athlete on the banjo, by the way. And this right here is Jeannie, and we know Jeannie from Allegheny Echoes.
Yeah, hi Jeannie.
And she's in Athens, Ohio.
I know she sent in a pic.
She did send in a pic. And this is Dave from Charleston. And Dave looks like, I think he's a monk. He's in a monastery. Yeah. He's in a monastery. Dave, thanks so much for sending in your picture and for listening to the program. And this will here be Mark. You know Mark from Athens, Ohio.
I can't even see your
Mark
screen.
Burhans.
Mark.
Burhans,
Okay,
Mark.
Mark.
I'm sorry I had to say, I'm trying not to say people's
screen.
last name, but he know, everybody knows who he is anyway.
Yeah, they
All
do.
right.
Yeah, there's no hiding if you're Mark.
And this is Tom and Nancy from St. Augustine, Florida. They're listening in.
Hey.
And this is our buddy Barry. He's a real scientist. He's a scientist.
He's a real scientist.
He's retired from the Fermi lab, but he lives out that way still.
Yep.
And they have a particle accelerator, I believe. I'd like to see that thing. Yeah, I'd like to see a particle properly accelerated. Have you ever seen one?
Yeah.
Thanks, Barry, for sending that in. And this is your friend Barbara.
Hi, Barb.
From Ferndale, Washington.
Yeah. We'll figure out how so you can comment someday.
We'll get that sorted out.
Between us.
And this is the two Jessies from Sacramento, California. Ooh. I spelled Sacramento wrong, I think. Sacramento. Okay. And this was the Jessie whose birthday it was Friday, by the way, when we did the birthday thing.
Whenever that was. Yep.
And this is Jonna.
Hey.
Hi there. How you doing? With her ukulele, by the way. I hope
nice.
you enjoyed You Are My Sunshine. She's from Oak Grove, Minnesota. This is Port Huron, Michigan, USA, and this is Scott playing the fiddle there.
All right.
Scott, we camp in Port Huron every year on our way to Pembroke.
Campground.
At the municipal
It's
campground.
lovely.
So maybe next time we're through there, we'll give you a shout when we're on our way to Pembroke.
Yep.
Okay, now it just goes on. I'm telling you, we're not done yet.
Come
We're not
on,
done
come
yet.
on.
We're not
What do
done
we got
yet.
here? Oh,
And this is two of our favorite people, Wayne and Jeannie, and they're from up in Ontario. And wow, we had so much fun with you guys at Pembroke. We're really looking forward to seeing you again. And they're just really nice people. And this is Kate. Kate, I'm sorry I didn't have any of where you live. So if you email me, I'll put this back up and put where you're from. But thank you so much for sending. And I see you've got some O's there that look quite delicious. I'd like to have a spoonful of them if I could. And this is Jen from Cincinnati. I'm not going to try to spell Cincinnati anymore. I did such an abysmal job.
Yeah.
But she seems to have two things which people need in abundance, especially those white rolls.
Yes.
So maybe we could get her to auction those off sometime. It's still going. We still have more. There's more.
Keep going.
Now, you know, Pennsylvania is must be this tropical paradise because Chris and Heidi, their picture last time showed beautiful scene of a beach, and here these guys are in Pennsylvania too. This is Kelly and Pete in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I'm sure that's Oxford.
I think that's right outside Harrisburg, actually, where that picture is taken. And this is Kim and George again from San Diego with their Hawaiian stuff on, guys, for Tiki Night special. And you know what you've all been waiting for here. You know what you've been waiting for. Come on. You know what you've been waiting for. Say it. Kyle. Kyle, baby, from Jefferson City. Kyle is one of the most famous people. He's more famous. He's bigger than me. He's bigger. Sure.
Yes. In many ways.
And now we're going to show you two people who are heroes. And the first hero is our buddy Barry from Ottawa. And he's a surgical instrument technician there in Ottawa. And he says he's going to be involved in testing people later this week. So Barry, good on you, buddy.
Good on you, Barry. And we will learn your tune.
We will learn your tune.
Maybe today.
For sure by Friday. If I'd have played it
sure.
today, it'd have been a disaster.
Sure.
And lastly, this is a serious hero here. This is Lindsay. I didn't put where you're from, Lindsay, because I know it's a work picture, but thank you for all you're doing.
Yep.
Thank you for all you're doing.
And all our friends that work in the medical professions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so here we go. That's the end. Twang Diddly Doo. Oh, no, did I show that one already? I don't think I did.
No.
That was supposed to be the first
Is that another one?
That's Twang Diddly Doo. That's
right.
that's the rescue moose playing the banjo,
okay.
I think. Now, there we are, back with these guys. Okay. That's the end of the selfies. You know, if you want to send in your selfies, folks, send them to BigFiddleShow@gmail.com. Now, though, I'm not going to do a selfie show on I'm going to replay the old selfies at the end of the program so you can sit and watch them and finish your chat. But so selfies will only be on Sunday, and that gives you all week to send them in. Now, this time we're having a little theme. The theme will be with your pets, or pictures of your pets, or with your pets, even better. We want to see you too, not just your pet.
Just be creative.
Pick up your kitty.
Yeah, be creative.
You know, we had the bird kit.
If you don't have a pet, a stuffed animal, or
A stuffed
something
animal
like
is
that will
perfectly
do,
acceptable,
or
right?
a cardboard cutout.
Cardboard cutout of a pet. Actually, they're much easier to take care of and more economical.
Much easier to take care of.
So it's pet time on selfies for next Sunday. So get those in now.
Is that going to flash the entire time?
Oh, sorry. So yeah, get your selfies in. But there's so many. I'm gonna have to pull back the deadline. The deadline will be Sunday morning at 8 a.m. So Central Time. So
you're kidding.
No, there was so many.
Okay.
There was 27 this time. I don't want anybody to feel like they shouldn't send it in. I don't want to see your selfies.
We love them.
So
it just takes a while to.
It takes because I want to process them so they look nice, you know. So they're all the same size on the screen and whatnot. So get them in by 8 a.m. a week from today. Okay, selfies with you and your pet,
you got a week.
or something you consider a pet. It could be your husband too, if you want, you know. Okay, so that's for next week. What's now, Pat?
Okay, so we're going to close out the first half. Then there'll be a small snack break.
A snack break, refrigerator break, bathroom break, whatever you want to call it.
We're going to close out the first half, so don't go away.
Don't go away.
There's more to come. But we're going to close out the first half with Miller's Reel.
Miller's Reel, okay, that's real. That's right. They up in Canada, you know, they call this
a chance to check the chat to see if there's any more requests that came in for tonight too.
Up in Canada, you know, they call this Dusty Miller.
They do?
Yeah, I know.
You're
And
kidding me.
that's different than the Dusty Miller in
There's a
America.
bunch of Dusty Millers.
Yeah, well, but so they call it Dusty. I've seen it on. I've got an old Don Messer 78. It says it right on there, Dusty Miller.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Miller's
yeah.
Reel, which is a Scottish tune, I believe. Here we go. A.
Yay.
That's what we call quitting while you're ahead. All right, so we're gonna take like 5, 6, 7 minute break
But
here.
he's gonna run some
I'm
entertainment.
gonna run some entertainment for you. Go get you know, something from the beverage thing place, whatever. Let's see if I can get this little thing started. Here we go. We're live. Well, sort of,
Well, kinda.
kind of halfway.
They're kinda
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. What do we got, Pat? We gotta get something. We gotta get something going here. We're gonna lose them. We're gonna lose them.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We're gonna lose them.
We're
Gotta get something
losing 'em
going.
right
We're losing them
about
right now.
now.
We're losing them.
yeah.
Woohoo!
All right.
Woo, hey, I haven't rung the bell yet.
All right.
I haven't rung the bell yet. Love ringing that bell. Woo! Okay, what do we got, Pat?
I think we're starting with 14 days.
14 days in Georgia.
14.
That cracked
days
us
in
up.
Georgia.
We
It did.
went over and played at the.
But we're
Thanks to our-
easily amused.
We were easily amused, but we went over to Australia. Our friends Ian and Linda arranged for us to play at the Australian National Folk Festival, and they had a workshop like a week ahead. And I had a bunch of really nice people there in the workshop playing fiddle, and I told them I was going to play 14 days in Georgia, and they said, "Oh, 14 days in Georgia," and I just about
We
split my
cracked up.
sides. But because people in Australia are the really loveliest people in the world, but they ain't got no good English. I don't know what they ain't able to pronunciate their words right. No, I love Australia. We've been 3 times. It's a great place. But 14 days in Georgia is what we're going to play right now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tell them what keys in.
C.
right.
C, people. I must have made a minor adjustment there. Oh, that's much better. 14 days in Georgia. Wow. Hey, you know, when I was coming up as a lad there in central Missouri, we got to know a lot of the old fiddlers. A lot of people watching were my contemporaries, learning from the old fiddlers there in Missouri. And sometimes, like Jeff and Chris and Jim Nelson and Lindell, and there's a lot of people there who were learning, who were similar age to us. And so a lot of times you would learn some pithy, they would say very pithy things. And so I wrote down some of their quotes, and I'd like to share one with you now that comes from a guy, the fiddling sheriff. When I met him, he was 91 years old, could still play quite well. He had played on the radio in Columbia, but he had an interesting thing he used to say. He used to say, "A man ought to be tall enough to keep his butt up out of the snow." That's a direct quote from the fiddling sheriff there. And so just remember that. That's some words to live by. A man ought to be tall enough to keep his butt up out of the snow. All right, Pat, what have we got now?
Oh, well, you'll read Pontius and Mary's comment later. Just anything later.
Are they giving it to me?
Oh, yeah.
Are they giving it to me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been served.
Are you?
All right. Oh, we're going to do a jig. Tom McCormick's in C.
Tom McCormick's in C.
Shoot, my phone
All right.
went off
This
again.
is one of those down east jigs. Down east jigs. All right. So it's in C.
It's in C.
You ready to play it?
Oh, yeah.
It's that one.
Yeah.
That last one. So we played Tom McCormick's in C and then the Tea Garden in G. I think the Tea Garden is from the great Angus Chisholm, fiddler in Cape Breton. The great Angus Chisholm wrote that, I believe. All right, so now let us see what's next.
Moving forward.
Moving right along. Is it time for me to sing?
Oh, almost.
Oh,
Get ready,
come
folks.
on, come
We're
on,
getting
come
one
on.
more
I've got a
before
good
you
one.
sing.
We're going to sing Walking the Dog. Get your song sheets
We're
out.
going to run over the hour a little bit.
That's all right.
I'm warning you right now.
What do you got? Yeah, so if you got somewhere to be, you got, I don't know what you got to do. You got something's coming on Netflix, but no, you don't need.
Return a library book.
Return a library book, yeah. Check your air and your tires, whatever.
We're going to do
Other
Fisher's.
important things. Fisher's hornpipe. Oh, and D. Everyone
D.
play along on Fisher's hornpipe and D.
Play along in D.
Here we go.
For sure.
Here we go.
As long as you don't play it too fast.
I'm not going to. Far be it for me to play a tune too fast. Close enough for a small town, we used to say. Here we go. I'm telling you right now. Oh.
That's a long chicken.
That's a long chicken that goes and goes.
That it's time for the possum to sing.
All right. I've been waiting for this.
It's time for the possum to sing.
I tell you what.
Walking the dog, get out your song sheets.
This is my.
Need all
I need the
help.
fiddle though still.
You do?
Yeah, I have to play a little.
Oh, that's right.
Lead
okay.
part.
No, yeah. They can play the ukulele.
You can play the ukulele with this. Play the guitar. You can play the fiddle. Play along. It's in G.
Yeah.
This is an old Webb Pierce tune. I tell you what, though, I have had a long-standing desire to be a singer of both kinds of music, country and western.
Yes.
No one ever gets tired of that joke. But I've been launching my career now as a country crooner with this very song right here.
Oh, yeah. No?
Yes, and it goes a little something like this right here. Play me a big G chord.
Good luck to you, but you rather have a D7?
First G, so I can find now D7, big D7. I'm a walking the dog. I'm never blue. I'm a walking the dog. I ain't thinking about you. Don't need no one to tie me down. I'm a walking the dog and I'm painting the town. Such an easy life I never knew until the day that I met you. Left you, sorry. I'm carefree life that's seen the light. I'm a walking the dog, all in all night. Well, I'm full of pep, I just can't grow old. I got a one-track mind, so I've been told, but I'm fancy free. I don't will allow such an easy life. I'm gonna play it in a minute. I never knew. I can't believe it's really true. Well, I'm a carefree lad that's seen the light, and I'm walking the dog all day and all night. Musical interlude. Back up to the top now. I'm walking the dog, and I'm never blue. I'm walking the dog, really, I ain't thinking about you. Don't need no one to tie me down. I'm walking the dog, and I'm painting the town. Such an easy life I never knew, until the day that I left you. Well, I'm a carefree lad that's seen the light. I'm a walking the dog all day and all night. I'm a walking the dog all day and all night. Oh. All right, hey, I can hear you. You done good on walking the dog. Woo-wee, buddy. Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Oh, boy, there's some. I don't know.
We have requests not to do anymore?
There's a lot of music critics out there. I can see. I'm looking at this. There's a lot. Way too many music critics.
Anything.
I'll fix you up next time, Pat, so you can see what's going on. All right. What do we got, Pat? What do we got?
All right. Let's see.
Well, you know what? I got to show the quote of the day.
Oh yeah.
Quote of the day. Everybody wants to see the quote of the day. The quote of the day comes from a fellow named Nick in Cincinnati, and his quote says, "The best 5 minutes of my week is your half-hour show." I'm not sure what to make of that, but that's the quote of the day. The best 5 minutes of my week is your half-hour show. I'm not sure what that means. Hey, you know what? If you want to send in your requests and your selfies for Possum's Big Fiddle Show with Pat at night, send them to BigFiddleShow@gmail.com. Gmail.com. And don't forget to call that old hotline, 847-920-7587. And if you want to know everything that you could possibly ever know about the Big Fiddle Show, just punch in on any device connected to the interwebs at Big Fiddle Show, and up will come the Gmail, the Instagram, the Twitter account. I'm on Reddit. I'm everywhere. You can't miss us. So at Big Fiddle Show, anywhere on the interwebs will get you to where you need to be. All right. Well, we've got 101 people watching. I just absolutely can't believe it. All right. We got time for two more?
We can drive them off if
Two more. I think we got time for two more.
Really?
Yeah.
2 more?
Yeah. What do you got?
The next ones I got listed, we got Snowflake, Polk County, Country Waltz, and Lost Indians.
Let's
so
play.
You can pick 2.
I'm going to play the Country Waltz.
All right.
And then I'm going to finish up. The last big finale is going to be
finale?
Snowflake Reel.
Okay.
Okay? Sound good? Do you agree with that?
Sure.
Is that a formula for success?
I just got to make a note of that.
Is that a formula for success?
Well.
Yeah.
So
Why change things now?
So we're doing Country Waltz.
Yes, Country Waltz.
Key D.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That part again. telling you.
Lovely.
That's crazy. That's
Lovely.
plumb crazy. That's plumb crazy. Hey, one more tune and then we're out of here because you know
Because-
we got things to do. Not really. Not really. Not really.
We'll see.
Not really. Wally
I know,
Trog.
I forgot to light the candles.
Wally
tonight.
Troggett.
I did.
You know Wally Troggett, one of the great fiddlers from Canada, wrote this tune.
What tune?
Snowflake Breakdown.
We did.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
the key of D. Look up with the surprise B flat in the second
Just go
part.
after you're done here. Go look up Wally Troggett on YouTube. I think you can find him playing it. I think I can best him. No, I doubt it. Okay, but I've been challenged to play other tunes. And once I was challenged to play Money Musk very late at night, but we won't go into that.
Lord.
We won't go into that now.
Oh, God.
It's too long a story.
No.
The story's too long.
We'll just have to have a story night. And, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Snowflake. Okay.
Snowflake. Here we go.
Great.
Thanks for that. I'm going to give you a little homework now. Between now and Wednesday is the next program at 8 o'clock. Only half hour again on Friday. Between now and Wednesday, think of somebody you haven't talked to on the phone in a long time and give them a call. I think they'll really appreciate it. Pat, we're going to head on out of here.
Alrighty then.
It's time. It's absolutely time for us to head on out of here. Wave. It's time to wave.
Bow to your partner.
Wave, everybody. Wave.
And
Wave.
to your
Thanks for
partner.
coming. Thanks for coming. We enjoyed it.
Join your
immensely.
hands, circle
Immensely.
to the left.
We love doing it. All right, just a second here.
The other way back in the same old track. Take your
And no, not that. No, not that. I didn't want to do that.
I thought
What
you
was
were
I?
gonna play a
Here we go.
slideshow.